Hi all, this is Skate, and this is World of... this is World of Ducks, and it is ducking brilliant. Right, no more bad jokes. It just quacks me up. Right, right, serious. I'm not going to make any more stupid duck puns, I promise. I'm serious, duck puns are just so bad. But they're also very cringy, I'm well aware. And they're dad jokes. But I couldn't not do it. I mean, I'm playing World of Ducks. It's hard to take this very, very seriously. But yeah, welcome to World of Ducks, guys. If you remember in my Update 4.8 video, I had my non-disclosure E25 covering an event. Well, the event, which I know a lot of you have already taken a stab at and pretty much fairly accurate, is World of Ducks. And I think it's very, very funny. And I very, very much like this. Because there is no crates. There is no chance of earning anything. Well, there is a little bit. But there's no grinding for anything. It's just for a laugh. It's just for fun. So basically, from the 30th of March until the 5th of April, we will have, as some strange little fun event, World of Ducks. And all you have to do is command a duck, which they are borderline creepy when you stare at their eyes. But nonetheless, you have a combat duck. It's called the war duck. And you have various different weapons on various different ducks, which I will run through in this video. But there is nothing to this other than it's for fun. And I like that, because nobody's going to take this seriously. And if anybody looks at this and says, damn it, why aren't they concentrating on making new lines? Why are they screwing around making ducks? Because it's fun, and it's a game. And lighten up. I really, really like this just because it's childish, and it's fun for a couple of days. Console have had Christmas toy tanks, which was hysterical fun. Yeah, it wore out, but it was fun. And then you had the space chaffies, basically, which was just outstanding fun. And PC have had some fun stuff like that. And we've had World of Togs, Tog Boats. So it's about time Blitz got something just completely bizarre just for giggles. So we got World of Ducks. And like I said, it's fun. It's stupid. Look at his face. How can anyone attempt to take his face seriously? He's an idiot. He's a duck. Right, okay. Here's how it works. From the 30th until the 5th, 30th of March until the 5th of April, you can play World of Ducks. You can play as many games as you like. And it is, like I said, just for fun. It's just meant to be a giggle. On top of that, you have a mission which will appear during this time. You have to fight 6 battles in World of Ducks mode. You will be rewarded with 300 duck tokens. You can then spend those duck tokens in the store, and what you can get for 300 duck tokens, to be straight to the point, is 1 day premium. So you're not getting much. 1 day premium, still 1 day premium, I suppose. But you can only do the mission once, and it's not about the 1 day premium. I think that's just another little perk, so to speak. The purpose of this is just fun. It's just a laugh. It's just stupidity. And at the end of the day, it's a game. I know a lot of us take it very seriously, but it is just a game. So every now and then, a bit of stupidity is not a bad thing. Now you have 3 ducks you can select. Well, I say you can select. When you click in to start a battle in duck mode, you don't get to pick your duck, but there are 3 different ducks. Number 1 is the one I'm in right now, and he fires machine gun bubbles. And that's pretty much all I can tell you. There's not much more else to him. He has a funky helmet. He is wearing goggles. I suppose I could go into gun depression angles, but I don't have access to them. His head doesn't turn all the way around, thank God, because that'd be creepy as hell. You've only got 180 degrees before you have to turn your duck. Duck number 2 does not have an autoloader like the last guy, a little machine gun. Duck number 2 has a soldier's helmet, and he just fires one big bubble, water pistol, at once. Let's see what he does. It's It's so stupid. You can't help but laugh. There you go. That's what it looks like when you fire the gun. Both these ducks... I can't believe I'm giving a review on different ducks, but both these ducks have the same mobility, have the same traverse, and they have the same gun depression angles. The only difference is basically how they fire their gun, and they have a different helmet. Duck number 3, however, now he has some... Oh yeah, there's parachuting ducks and stuff outside the map, but we'll go to them in a minute. Duck number 3 has a very, very different gun. Technically, duck number 3 doesn't have a gun. Duck number 3 is probably... Duck number 3, I shouldn't find this as funny as I do, but look, he fires shark torpedoes. So he doesn't even have a gun. He fires torpedoes. The torpedoes do the biggest alpha between the 3 guns. You don't have gun depression or gun elevation because it doesn't matter. You're firing torpedoes. So there we are. You have 3 new ducks. You can't choose which one. You are randomly selected a duck. And then you go into a battle. When you go into a battle, you will arrive on this map. Now this map is obviously new for this event. The water's not as deep as it looks, because in a funny scenario, which is probably why I find this so funny, I went to go set up against bots, because obviously I'm testing this on the test server to try and get content out as soon as I can to you guys about this event. But they don't have duck bots. Apparently, bots aren't as good as humans, and as a result, they should not have access to ducks. So when I clicked to put the bots in, I just ended up with a big bunch of tanks trying to drive through the water. When you play this, you will not be playing against other tanks. You will be playing duck on duck. It's duck on duck action. However, to show you what each gun can do, I'm going to show you what it was like against the test bots. But before we do, obviously let's have another quick look around the map. You've got ducks just outside the border dropping in. They get smaller as the game goes on. I don't know why, but if you go and see these ducks later on in the game, they are minuscule. I mean, they're adorably cute little things. Aside from that, there is, if you look at the map, at the top of that Skull Island, there is a cap. However, you can't reach it. You can't cap. I don't know why they put it in as a result. Maybe just to troll people, because people are going to make their way and try and get to that cap. But you can't. You can't get onto dry land. And basically there's a cap there for no reason. So you'll see a cap. There's even a flag and everything there. I'm trying to beach my duck, by the way. You can't beach your duck either. I think if you've got enough friendly ducks to try and push you up, you may just get up and get stuck. But there's only one way to find out. We'll have to get people in and try that out. But yeah, the capture point. There is a capture point there. But you can't get to it. I think that's there purely for trolling and giggles. I'm actually looking forward to the idea of people just driving around that thing, not paying attention to what's shooting them, because they're trying to get up on that Skull Island on the left-hand side to try and get to the capture point. Also, there is an overwhelming part of me that wanted to see those sharks go around the outside of the border, eat one of those ducks. But they don't. They completely disregard them. Bit disappointing. And again, I'm still trying to beach my duck. It just won't beach. Time to get some bots in to have a look at what each of the guns can do. So back to the auto-loading little rapid-fire gun. It does around 50 damage per clip. They all only fire HE. So when you're firing at the bots, as an example, which nobody is going to, this is just to give you an example, it won't penetrate the tracks or do any damage pretty much when it hits the tracks. But you're firing against ducks, so it kind of doesn't matter. It's the eyes on the things, they're weird. But yeah, this thing you're looking at doing about 50 damage a clip. Your tank quacks, your duck quacks when you kill things, and then when you're killed, you sink down with just the head. On to duck number 2. This is the one that just fired one big shot. He does approximately the same damage. Sadly, we don't have access to the figures to tell you what damage they do at this point in time. Well, I don't have exact figures, but based on the amount of damage each one's doing, I'm going to speculate it's doing around 50 damage as well. As you can see from the shots we're pulling off. Hasn't really rolled much higher. And then on to duck number 3. Now, duck number 3 fires those shark torpedoes, and if you fire into the track of a tank, it doesn't do any damage whatsoever. Remember though, you're never going to see it against tanks. I'm doing this purely to give you an idea of the damage. However, this one does the most damage per shot. If I hit that cruiser, we're looking around 80 damage a shot, which mean these do the most damage. It also has a damn good reload, all things considered. I would actually say this is the duck of choice. And this is the one I suspect we're going to see people doing the most damage in over the next few days, of course, until the 5th of April. But remember, it is only in until the 5th of April. It is only meant to be in for a giggle. When I first clicked into it... Oh, there's a fish. I didn't even notice that the first time. How can I get so distracted by a fish? What is wrong with me? Right. It's only in for a couple of days. It's just meant to be a giggle, and for that reason, I like it. I imagine there's also a lot of people watching this going, this is completely stupid. Yeah, that's the point. Just enjoy it. It's meant to be fun. It's a game. I'm probably going to record some of these and chuck these on the channel as well, because it is just funny. And I've enjoyed it. But yeah, that's it for this preview. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the world of ducks, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.